Is this just a card to impossible location, or is it a little bit more? This is Bandit. Before I do this, can you like and subscribe if you like it and you want to subscribe to it, and check out onlinemagic.co. That's my membership site. It's brilliant, but I would say that, so have a look at it yourself, read the testimonials. And while I'm at it, this will be not good if you're not watching this in real time, but this Wednesday I'm doing the final of the 3 live jam sessions with Vanishing to celebrate 5 years, I think, of their masterclass. I keep forgetting the numbers, not very good with remembering numbers, but and we've had a free live session. The only thing you have to do to be part of that is to sign up for the $1 or £1 month trial. You can then cancel it if you want, but if you do that, you'll get the free sessions and a whole month of all the stuff that they do. It is genuinely brilliant. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be part of it. As you know, I don't collaborate with that many people, and I do if it's good stuff. So for a month, you get a lot. Well worth it for $1, and you get to hang out with me. So that's this Wednesday, day after tomorrow, as we're recording. Might be tomorrow, depending on when I get this out. It's getting a bit late, and I'm getting a bit old. But have a look at that. It's been great fun and just a really lovely, lovely community. You also get on there if you're a member of my course, but don't sign up for a tenner a month just to be on there. You might as well spend a quid rather than a tenner, but you could have a look at mine anyway. It's good, isn't it? So that's that. Emails will be going out tomorrow night, so get on it. Right. Yeah, Instagram at Steve Faulkner. Podcast, Steve Faulkner's Magic Show, wherever you get them. It's been really, really getting lovely feedback. It's long form conversations, a bit like this intro, but a lot more interesting, with very, very big hitters in the world of magic. What are they doing talking to me? I don't know, but they are. So there you go. Right, that'll do. Let's get on with this. Thanks for listening. Very important. This is, on the face of it, as I said, a card to impossible location, but there is more to this. This is the basic premise, and there's loads of things you can do with this. So I'm not going to go into all the different versions, but this is the basic and the best one, I think. Little bag gets shown. They sign a card, obviously. Well, not obviously, they do. They fold it into quarters, and then you clearly put it in the bag, put it into an empty card box, ungimmicked card box, very importantly. Put 2 bands around the card box in front of them. It's no kind of hiding away or anything. It's all happening, you know, right there, nice and relaxed. They take the box, they put it in their pocket, do whatever they want with it, and you shake it, they can hear whatever's going on. And from that point onwards, that card will have vanished from the box, leaving, importantly, the little baggie, which is a really nice touch. And then it's up to you. It's either in your pocket, wherever you want to do, card to wallet. I think I love the idea of doing a destination box and all that. So there you go. But it's super strong just to have the card in your pocket. So that's the thing. Now, it sounds too good to be true, and it really isn't. It's that good, but it's not perfect. It's not for absolutely everybody. And we'll get into that in a minute. As you know, I introduce tricks that I like, but they're not all perfect. The moves involved and the things involved do not involve sleight of hand, depending on how you define sleight of hand. There's no palming, there's no difficult moves, there's no moves that you have to practice loads and loads and loads. But like with any card magic, you're going to have a certain amount of confidence, and that comes with practice and rehearsal. We don't have to have it now, and I certainly didn't have it at the beginning of learning this trick. And trust in the process and trust in what you're doing. Very importantly, the box isn't gimmicked. There is a gimmick involved. The cards aren't gimmicked. The pen isn't gimmicked. The bands aren't gimmicked. And at the end, they can inspect everything. You finish clean. I mean, there's something you might have to do, but by the time that happens, you're done. They're reacting. They're looking at things. There's zero heat. And that takes us on to an important thing. You would think that a lot of misdirection is needed in this, and it sort of is, but it's inbuilt in the routine. It's like the cups and balls. You learn the routine, the misdirection is in there already. So you haven't got to think of what I will say at this point to misdirect. There's points in the trick where you can take an age over what you need to do, but before you do it, you're going to be worried about, they're going to see me do this. They really are not going to. The only thing that will telegraph it is like a lack of confidence, which is totally normal. And saying that, when I performed it, and there's a clip of me performing it, I wasn't confident. You know, they were people I knew. I get way more nervous performing for people I knew. I'd said it might not go right, and you'd think that would make me relax, but it didn't. I just hate the idea of it, and I really wanted it to work. So I did it quite badly, and I like, sharing that first performance and what it was like, because that's kind of as bad as it gets. I didn't do the move badly, but if you were to, study it, you'd probably go, oh, he's got his thumb up and it doesn't look very natural. But when I did it, all of a sudden I realized I've just got all the time in the world to do this. And then I thought, I don't actually know what I'm going to do with this. I wish I'd have had my wallet. And I just got it out of the pocket. And actually I changed hands. I did all sorts of things because I was going, yeah, put it wherever you want. Put the box where you want. It's still in there, right? And there's just no heat on anything. So sometimes when we talk about misdirection and you're a new magician, you might think, oh, I've got to be very clever and very subtle. Not at all. I think the main difficulty in this is actually giving yourself a break, like a lot of coin magic, and relaxing. And there's the moment that feels like a leap of faith. And when you're practicing it, there will be failures in that moment. And it is always because there might have been one thing you've forgotten to do. There's not much to remember, but in the heat of it, there's like 2 or 3 things just to remind yourself before you perform it. Usually before you perform it, and you can write a little checklist. Nothing difficult, like ridiculously easy, and Noel and Roddy go into this, but just to make sure that you're going to be totally okay. I know this worked every time because I've seen Noel do it again and again and again. He did it in Blackpool. I wasn't at Blackpool, but we talked about it and people talked about it. He did it all day, just like bang, bang. Just, it's solid, but it requires rehearsal, I'd say, rather than, practicing anything difficult. Anything else on this? I'd say is easy but needs rehearsal and practice. There's going to be moments of frustration. It's a bit like learning a fan. You fan a deck of cards and all of a sudden you can get it and you go, well, why wasn't it working before? You kind of don't know why you got it, and it's just practice, confidence. As I've said, I'm repeating myself, but the reason I'm saying that is don't be disheartened. It ain't going to take you long to learn, but it seems like it's going to be so easy that when it doesn't work in practice you go, why? And then, like I said, I think it's really strong. If you think about it, the fact that it's not just the card was in the deck and it's somewhere else. The card gets put very, very clearly and slowly into a box. You show it in the box. I know I said at the beginning, but that thing of it isn't just, oh, it's over there. It was in there. Kind of part of it's gone because the bag's still in there, which in itself, even if you never would be a magic trick. And I like that they pour it out in their hand or however you want to do it, and then it ends up somewhere amazing, and under your watch, whatever, under their watch, even under your watch would be all right. But at that point where you're deciding what to do with it, you've got loads and loads of time. This has really surprised me, not because I thought it'd be rubbish, but because I thought it's just another card to impossible location, but it feels better. Now, when you open this, that's not funny, is it? If you're not careful, you do what I did if you're an idiot, and I was trying to, and realised it was that, because it's kind of that size, the same colour as that. So when you open this, you go, oh, there's loads of bits and pieces in there. Oh, there is a bit of a setup, and Noel talks you through this, but that's all right. The bits and pieces are deceptive because they are for giving you everything you need to do to get going. Most times they'd say, oh, go into your drawers and get, and get one of these or a couple of elastic bands. Everything's in there, including all the kind of slightly alternative versions and the ways. And so they give you everything. Trick Boom are very good at this. They go, right, you can do all these ways. We want you not to have to go and buy anything, but you can buy replacements. My feeling is that once you've got it set up, it'll take about 10 minutes. If you've got porky thumbs like me, maybe about 20. You might have to adjust things a little bit. But once you're done, there really is nothing. I'm pretty sure it's going to last a lifetime. There's nothing going to break other than a bit of a thing, which would be pennies to replace. And my feeling is that won't happen either if you follow the instructions. It's great. It's good. I'll be very surprised if anybody's got it and learnt it and they don't do it, because it feels very different. And I can imagine doing it in parlour, not doing it with an ambitious card, which would be a great way to practice it, of course, because you finish the trick and that gives you time to sort of do what you need to do if you haven't got the confidence at the beginning. But I like the idea of making a thing out of the elastic bands going around the box. And I know it's weird, and it ending up over here from their hand. It's really, really magical and super clever, but not just clever in method. I think clever in the effect it has, and it kills. I know it kills because I did it badly, and those people that I performed to do not, me, no, I just didn't swear, but they don't lie to me. So very happy. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's see if I've yeah, it sort of grows on you. You'll fiddle with it and go, oh, and then you'll go, I love it. So do stick with it, not because it's mind-numbingly difficult or anything, but it just, and then you'll feel this joy of performing and practicing it. Right, that'll do. I've waffled enough now. Thanks a lot. Comment below. I am doing these more often now. I'll keep saying that, but look, I'm set up. If you're into your lighting and you know about filming, feedback would be good. Tell me if I need to improve anything. I always listen to you, and hopefully see you this Wednesday with a Vanishing Ink thing. If not, follow me on Instagram, put comments below, and I'm back regularly, I promise, unless I die or something. But, you know, yeah, all right, where is it gone? Where's the stop thing? God, I'm an idiot. Have a look at onlinemagic.co. It's slightly more organised than this. See ya.